And then Michael goes, we're gonna leave now.
I was like, yeah, I have to go.
Jessica.
You did get to come over here.
I did a couple times.
And you did too, didn't you, Mike?
Yep.
I did one.
Yeah, remember when I and I'm on auditions because I had to drop him off and I sat there for 3 hours.
That's right.
Yep.
And you
So I
had to
came
come
over
in.
here.
I was so mad at him. And then he called and I was like, go.
Yeah.
You're here, we'll watch the movie. You sound
You should have just never picked him up. I tell him to do it all the time, and I tell him to
I
leave him, and
Put
he's
this on
like,
right now.
I can't leave
The
him.
other day I almost did. That's the same mouthpiece I use.
I thought we're
Let's hope it's not the same one.
Who's your favorite person in the whole world?
What's that?
What's your favorite person in the whole world?
What do you know?
Tighten up here. Tighten up here.
I can see it. I can see it. That's better know. What makes you dislike her so much? And I was like, no, she's okay. It's just.
You said, oh, there are very many reasons.
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I said there's no. It's not that. It's just how she goes on and on. Nope, that's not right. That's I can't remember.
I feel like we communicate.
Nope. That's a weird way of saying it. I can't remember how. Do your What?
Just do us. Just
Remember how you were doing?
That's a gorgeous name.
It was far in the 50s.
Yay! I can do that too. Hold on.
Sherry's uncle, that was here, he bought it when he was in school. He paid for it himself, actually. Copper bottle. And I forget how much he paid for it, but he said, remember, this is only he's 70. So he was in elementary school.
Play a song now.
Yeah, that's just experimental blats. Come on.
Song.
I somehow figured out. Bum, bum. Yeah, what's that song? Bum, 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 bum. That's the name
How
of it.
hard can it Go BG.
Let's go, cats. Yeah.
Yes.
No, let's go spin.
No, that's yes. What did the cheerleaders say? I don't know. I always
Let's
say.
go something.
Let's play your fight song.
Go shiny.
Let's go.
Hey,
Shiny,
Mike.
go.
Go Dragons.
Let's go try. That's what they say.
Oh.
What's the song they call? Tap Tap?
Is it the one that?
Or More Cowbell? Or Dorothy the Ranger?
Is it that one or is it the one that Maxwell like?
Oh.
Oh, I know
He
him.
graduated, didn't he?
This,
He's gone.
for pep bands, one day the cheerleaders came over and asked us if we could play Tap Tap. I'm like, what is Tap Tap? And it was like, I think it was More Cowbell. But it's the song, they like dance like this to it in it, and so the cheerleaders called it Tap Tap. And so now we make fun of them all the time. Like, yeah, let's play Tap Tap.
I can't.
I want to hear Go Big Red.
I can't remember. I was just like, oh, this sounded like Good Red. That's cool.
How
I
about
just
the scale
accepted the
then?
fact. Like, if I'm okay, then I'm good.
I haven't looked at a book at all, so I really have no clue.
I wish I had my baritone. I love singing music.
Never.
It's
Just where you have to. And I know. How to get it at the right sound, the right note.
yeah.
I mean, there's you have to play
I'm
a
still
note. You can't
figuring
just go,
that out.
Yeah, you should hear. You should hear a
and you can't sing into it because they'll know you're faking.
Right. It's not like, especially if you play trombone.
That's like, now I say, trombones, we know when you're faking trombones.
Yep. Because they don't look the same.
Yeah.
It's so nice of you to spit onto the rug there. Nothing came out. We just spit Jenny's stuff over here.
Ew.
See, Jenny drinks and then she
What kind of
stands up
slobbers
and
all over the
looks,
floor?
and she's got all the water that she didn't swallow just dripping out of her mouth. So Parker comes over and drinks, and we go, watch Parker. Parker swallows everything he takes in. And then she comes over and drinks. We go, blah, 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 blah.
That's what Ryan does. Except he
Bentley
they go like,
shit.
there's a little, you know, that little hallway to get to the kitchen. Well, he gets that all wet, so we'll be walking the next thing we know, we'll be flying to the kitchen.
Yes.
Like, ballet walking.
Well, it was so funny because one of her puppies came over, and they both had their noses in that bowl at the same time. And then they both stand up and move. Like, oh.
It must be golden
It was really
retriever.
cute.
That's what comes right honestly.
I told my mom that she has to breed our dog because I want one when I get my own.
And that would
What kind of dog do you have?
May 24th.
You remembered!
I did.
He's got a cup.
May
I
20.
don't remember for a whole year.
I remember numbers. I remember phone numbers really good. Yeah.
I used to, and now I do this little
I thought I
thing that
remembered
goes,
clothes.
221
It's a
God,
very.
it's so annoying.
It's annoying, but you remember
It's
his
really
number.
great.
Yep.
Yes.
My mom told me to call her one time. I was like, I don't even have to look it up. Well, like, my mom's is 419-979-843-4. My dad's is 412-367. And my Adam's
What's
is
mine?
419-204-5171. And Melissa's is 419-204-1017. Mariah's is 419-204-5710. Lisa's 419-236-0666.
Do you know mine?
See, I know yours and
That's
Dad's
actually fun.
and Dad's.
Yes.
It really is.
Cleo's.
Like you lose your cell phone.
Right.
I used to remember phone numbers.
Now I'm
As
like,
you roll.
roll dial.
What is it?
Yeah. Well, we used to keep a rotary phone.
Yeah, we're over it.
No, we don't. Okay. And Victoria's like, why don't you have a home phone?
Morgan's mom, 419-236-1015, because I called her on her birthday and I just remembered her number. Is
No one
that
calls me down on her home phone.
weird? She told me
It's like how you
once.
remember Sherry name, you don't tell her.
Yeah.
I remember she
Just didn't make sense to me for her to find it.
Like to get to Meredith House, you turn on Breezewood. I don't know why I remember.
He even used to remember too.
Yeah, I used to have everything's. What about my doctor's?
Breezewood.
I don't know if you want it or not, but I have videotaped the Brianna's present.
Place where I get my haircuts,
It's on my SD card on my camera. I'm just like,
I video.
yeah, when
It's
it's
like-
like, I know, but I have it like. I'm not gonna need to know that. Just let you know.
Thank you.
Are you trying to
Choppers.
just don't
Say
just stand there with the door open?
Chuffers, pizza place, that's
Yeah.
419-647-6320.
What's the name of that place again?
Chuffers.
It was so funny because when I was
Pizza
driving
place in
out
Spencer.
to.
Remember when you were on the
The
phone with me and you were
Nolans.
like, I want Chuffers, and then you were gonna call them and it was like 5 minutes after they closed and you were like, oh, we're gonna make pancakes. Let me start. That was a fun day.
I made pancakes.
And I was doing chemistry homework.
She was.
On Skype?
Yep.
Just, oh.
I was like, I'm hungry, I'm gonna make some
Upstairs and I hear her
pancakes.
talking. I'm like, who are you?
And I just made a giant
I did my
one.
homework though. See?
I made this giant
I was just
pancake.
prepping a lab. It doesn't take much time. That's all I had to do.
Did you do good on your exam?
I got
Molly,
a B on
She's
chemistry
right here.
and
Oh, I was like,
feel the back of my neck right there.
I was like, she's over here. I was like,
What's
what?
that?
I got
Molly!
I got a B on chemistry and wait, okay, hang on. I got an A minus on
I apologize.
history and English. I got a B plus on algebra and I got a B on Spanish and chemistry.
I forget what I get in Spanish, but we never had to get in Spanish.
Hallelujah! praise
Are
the
you
Lord.
dropping it this year too or not?
I got an A in chemistry.
You tried
I got a
algebra.
B minus
That's right.
in English.
Something like
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
A B minus.
Yeah, it's wrong
It's
too.
also wrong.
To be fair, he may not have understood my question
And I
because
took
I
it
like
against
worded
this
it really
year.
weird. I
Why
was
did I
like,
do
do you
that?
put Y
I
in
don't know.
between all of these numbers? And
He was
I take it
at a
regular
party.
next year.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
hopefully,
Mrs. Stacy.
it was just distracting.
Remember when you came to our school?
Estrella.
I do.
Seriously, like, when you were like,
I
I'm
called
so
to pick up
lost.
Oh my gosh, I was getting mad.
Para español,
I would stand for the door and I was
For
like,
Spanish.
press
star. I mean,
Yeah.
either that or.
Yeah.
Either that or.
They're not allowed to let you in.
I know.
Pretty sure.
And you can't wipe in front of the school.
And there are no spellings anywhere.
Mm.
That's what, well, at the whoever, it was Dorothea Bindle, who's secretary. I said, Dorothea,
That's probably.
there are no signs anywhere to tell you where the front door is.
That's not worth it.
We've been outside for 10 minutes waiting.
Hey, clear
I don't know where to go. She's like, oh, you're so funny. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious right now. She's very sweet.
I love her.
She is.
Yes.
Our,
But you didn't figure out the
our
order.
guidance counselor.
No, I didn't.
but I figured out the song.
Oh, that was,
I'm
I
good
like,
enough for it to like be
no, she's the middle school.
If there were a note halfway
No,
between
I love
those,
her.
what would it
But,
be to make
Halfway
it?
between what?
Michelle Fall.
Halfway between those two, and what was it?
She won't have an idea.
Is she just one the whole high school?
She can't help me with
Okay,
this.
how about
I have a really bad ear.
you know,
That's not cool.
do, re, mi? Okay.
that is gonna trap
Is it really?
my face.
Thank you. Have you seen
It's
a picture
not
of me on Facebook?
It's not me.
No.
I didn't think it was.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my God. That is really fun to do.
I wrote I
This is
composed a
very
chorale for
See it.
music theory.
Everybody watch.
Do.
Wait, hold on, I need to.
What would be re?
So it's F.
Her nostrils like nothing.
Go watch. She did a thing.
Do what?
Do it. Do it again.
Oh. Oh, wait.
That's my mom.
That's my mom.
It's outside. That's the window.
I know.
That's what the towel's there
To wipe off Sherry's.
for. She just walks outside. She does it all the time.
We had the kids at the fire station one time.
That was so much fun.
In the watch office. And that's where they, a long time ago, used to call in, their fires were called in there. A firefighter would sit there all the time and get the phones. So there's windows on that office. And the kids, it was Benjamin and Brianna.
Use the door though.
The glass door.
I would take the kids in there after church on Sundays when Jeremy worked, and they would stand in chair on one side of the door. And low. Oh my gosh. We would laugh hysterically for an hour or more. It was just so funny.
It was fun.
And then they rubbed their arms in the window. Again. Oh. And then Lydia would try to do it, and she's just like, she was like, you're not fun, Lydia. Very entertaining though.
I'm gonna.
Hey, clear the room in the bazaar. Hey, you, scoots.
Is that in the play?
What?
Oh, come be the first on your block to me.
Oh, she's focused on Christmas pageant. Shazam!
Make way, here he comes, ring bells. Bang the drums!
I have a producer.
Yay!
For the
Mary
house?
Smith.
Mary
Yeah.
Smith.
I wanted her to be my producer, and I haven't had a chance to talk to her. And Ted and Mary were at the banquet that was last night. And I turned around and I was like, Mary, I know that you're busy at Christmas time, but I just really love it if you'd be my producer. And she goes, I know, you just over your shirts, it's fine, you know. And she's like, no, I don't think so. And I said, it's okay, that's fine. You know, thanks for being upfront with me. I'd rather them say no than somebody say, sure. I'll say that. She called me today. This is Mary, how are you? And I was like, I'm good, how are you, Mary? She goes, you know, I really thought about it last night and today, and I only like to work with people that I enjoy being around, and you're one of those people. And I was like, I'd really like to be your producer. And I was like, are you sure? She goes, oh yeah, I've thought about it a lot. She goes, I need to know who else you're working with. I was like, Jeff Kerr is my assistant director. She was like, oh, Jeff. And I said, and Jean Smith,
I love Jeff.
we were there on something called Jean Smith.
Oh.
Jean Smith Craft
Sure.
has volunteered to build my set. And she goes, oh, wonderful. And I was like, yeah, I've got a good team. But like to get
Oh, my land.
That is when
No, that's Lydia.
I know. I said, "Where's Brianna?"
Oh.
Good lord.
He's so little. Look how little he is.
He has short hair. I want to see Brianna one.
No, I don't. That's my ear. That's cute.
Brianna, who is this person?
She's like, I don't know how to do it too.
Our faces
How
are
did
so bad.
you come? Why would you even think of doing this?
We're the Welker family. Are you kidding me?
Look at Brianna.
I'm gonna go put my turbo.
Yeah, now you can see it. Look how short his hair was.
There's Brianna.
How many years ago was that?
Oh, I'm gonna say 7 years ago?
Wow.
Brianna's nose like hanging out, so she doesn't. Oh, look how cute she is.
Then, you guys blowing against the glass at the fire
Lydia's just looking.
I think these pictures need to go on a slideshow at Brianna's graduation party.
Lydia just straight up.
That one! You need to put that picture! You need to put that picture on one of her graduation boards.
See what I mean? It was
Hey, these are going on your graduation board.
You missed some pretty good ones.
Lydia was licking the glass.
Yeah, I remember that. Apparently tasted good.
How old was she? Like 3? She could have been like 3 or 4.
she was like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Little.
That's enough of that.
Is that? Oh, that's different. Could you tell at the end of
Around
the parade, like the whole line? What line were you in?
Yours, I was next to you.
Oh yeah, you were. It's not like I talked to you.
I know, but we were like, no, because remember backstage, we were like, just Prince Charming right away.
No, just the recent parade.
Oh, that parade! I thought you were talking about this one.
No, yeah, this parade I remember.
No, I was on the line with all the freshmen and Katie Barnes.
Was it the second line?
Yes.
The end of your line,
I
they
don't
were all
like
like this by the end of the show.
I know.
By the end of the parade, and I was like, keep your foot up.
I know, I was like, thank you, Meredith. I was hoping.
They're like,
Okay,
slowly
so
sagging
Mr.
a little.
Ringorder always tells us to keep our toes up, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Keep your toes up.
Yeah.
Well, Caleb, the trombone next to me, is walking like this. I was like, what are you doing?
Roll.
Yeah.
That's the point.
And then he
Marching, so you
started
sound-
rolling like this. I was like, bend your knees. I was like, what are you doing?
Oh no.
No.
I was in the choir. I took myself right here.
Really?
I took art.
Ugh.
Art.
What is that?
And I failed a semester of art.
Oh, good me.
Art. Because nothing was ever finished.
Oh.
Oh, this one.
It was never
Yes.
good enough, and so I never because I wasn't happy with how they looked.
I failed band at middle school.
Really?
I never practiced.
Yeah, she was getting straight A's and an F in band.
An F?
And she was used as an example, though.
Like, Mr. Meeks would like have me play a section of music, and he'd go, good job, Brianna. See, this is what happens when you practice.
And why am
And I was getting an F in the class because I wasn't practicing.
Or she wasn't
The
filling out her
music was
role.
too.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I
that's what
couldn't
my problem was too. I would never
Lost.
fill out my practice chart.
No,
Those things
never
are so.
practiced.
I just didn't. It was.
I would forge my mom's signature.
Shame on you.
She told me
I've
so.
never done that before. Ever.
Lydia's tried.
I have.
Really?
Yeah, it was obvious.
No way.
I can sign my mom's name perfect. perfect.
I've never
My
even
mom was
tried.
like, that's really scary, because she was like, try to write my signature.
She
I
was
like,
erasing
okay.
it one day. I was like, what is this? And she goes, oh, I was just trying to sign your name. I said,
Was it on paper for school?
yeah, that's
Yes.
our agenda that we're supposed to sign.
Oh my god.
Those things are so pointless.
That was so stupid. Because then you would like get points off if you didn't get your
Yeah,
agenda signed.
they make you sign your parents sign your agenda every night, and it's like, really? And
Well,
you
it's
gotta.
I never
It's
took-
not
we had
the
that
Meredith
too.
Tuckers and the
My mom got so annoyed with it because I'd ask her
I did see
every
that.
night. She was like, "Why am I
You guys did
doing
too.
this?"
And then the parent-teacher conferences were dumb too, because you had to show them your data binder and every week anyways, and then like, oh, let's have a student-led conference. What do we do every week anyways.
I kind of got mad at that one. Yeah. Because the teachers just kind of walked around and smiled at you, and I was like, why am I here? She's doing what she does every night. I look through this thing every night with her.
I hated
now
the
we're
goals.
just sitting in the school doing it.
The goals.
I hate those.
You have to have measurable goals. 3 of them. I'm gonna get a 90% or higher in science. I'm gonna turn in all of my homework. I'm gonna get an A on all of my tests. Okay, I'm done.
I miss middle school.
I did. That was like, no.
That was very sad.
Everyone's so
I hated
mean
middle
in
school.
middle school.
I know, it was terrible.
Everyone's so mean. My class has really like, everyone talks to each other now. It's really nice. I like
I don't like
that.
our class.
I didn't like mine either. And then like everyone started talking and it was nice. And it was just, like all the cliques.
Cordial.
Where did
All
you
the
graduate
cliques
from?
started like disintegrating, I
I
guess.
went in Medina County by Cleveland.
Oh, look, it's me. I saw that princess 3 times.
The same girl.
No,
No.
that's a crown.
I got to meet Peter Pan.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's
But no, I was confused because the first 2 times that we
She
talked
looks
to
like Heather Smith.
the first 2 times we talked to Aurora, we were like, she seemed really tired. And then the 3rd time I was standing in line with Emily Hughes to talk to Aurora, and we were like, she's sleeping beauty. That's why she's so tired. Like, we got it. We were like, oh, we got it. We figured it out.
Emily like put on my Facebook wall the other day. She's like, "Are we still married?" I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Emily who?
Hughes.
She's an odd
Oh,
duck.
you're married to Emily Hughes? I did not know that.
I never talked
Yeah.
to her. For
Mrs.
real.
Meeks, like, when we were in Disney
what's her
World, we were
name?
divided into chaperone groups by like,
Oh.
like there would be like 2 or 3 rooms like per chaperone, and so I was in
Yeah, I
Mrs.
see.
Meeks' group and we were her princesses.
Lilo
And
flirted
so
with me when I was
every-
in Disney. She told me to call her. I was like,
Every
okay.
day she would give us something little that was like princessy. So like she'd give us a sticker for our lanyard or silly bands that were the princesses, or she gave us those crowns on
How did you
Magic for the
guys-
day for Magic Kingdom.
How did you guys hold, like, know where to stand for,
They just tell you.
For Tinkerbell?
yeah.
The photographer was just like, okay, I'm gonna have you do on the phone. Okay, hold your hands right here and look like you're, looking at Tinkerbell. And he's like, okay, well, edit that in later. There you go.
Nice.
Smile.
I didn't know if you had to have exactly the right spot.
No, they just put it in like, they're like, oh, Tinkerbell.
We did this too, where you went through and saw like all 5 of them.
On Elise. She looked grumpy.
Is this where you went? There you went in
Epcot.
line. You saw like 5 of them.
Yeah.
All 5 of them.
We were like,
I
ah!
didn't
Annalise was
like-
so excited to see Goofy. It was the funniest thing ever.
They were kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Minnie Mouse was really, really short, and then Goofy was really, really tall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Minnie Mouse was like, okay, no, Minnie Mouse was Cleo sized, and Goofy was CJ sized.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez. I remember when we had that breakfast.
And then he had that hat on
Came
top
in,
of it.
he was really
What?
tall.
He has that hat.
I
on top
wonder
of
what the
that.
height requirement is to be a Goofy.
Yeah.
Well, his head could be like
7 foot.
that. Oh no, you have your arms. Yeah,
You
you
can't tell anyone what their role is. You can say that you work
Yep.
for Disney, but they can't.
Mm.
Say, oh, I'm a Goofy. I'm Molly.
For Goofy Mom.
She was nice. She was funny. Okay, I went to talk to Belle,
It's funny, girl.
and she was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, you have a book for me to sign. You know how I feel about books. And so she's signing it, and she's like, are you on your way to the bookshop now? And we were like, no, we've already, this was at the showcase at Epcot. So we were like, no, we've already been through France. We're going to Japan for sushi, because we were having sushi for lunch. And so she's like, oh, okay, so you're going to head through Morocco to get there. And we're like, yeah. She goes, oh, while you're there, if you run into Jasmine on Aladdin, will you tell him that carpet was being bad this morning? He was giving the teacups rides around the ballroom, and now he's all dirty. He needs a bath. So, just, yeah. We were like, okay. So then we went to Morocco, and there was Aladdin and Jasmine, and we were like, oh, the carpet was being bad this morning. Belle wanted us to tell you that. He was, he needs a bath, all this stuff. And Aladdin was like, oh, I need to talk to Belle.
Were they a character when Aladdin and Jasmine, were they a character?
Yeah, but Aladdin was, Jasmine seemed kind of like whatever.
When I would see them late at night. I would see them late at night, and neither of them were in character.
That's right, I remember you telling me about that.
They were acting like regular, like 20-year-olds, and they were like flirting with each other, and they were like having a normal conversation with me. And I was like, I mean, it was fun. It was like, it's not like it ruined magic for me or anything, but it was, I was like,
yeah, see, there's our Snow White. Wait.
Do you remember when the flowers talked to us at the Animal Kingdom?
Yes.
That was so
I
cool.
don't. Yeah, see?
Because I was pregnant with Lydia, and they're like, oh, you're expecting a little one soon? Have you figured out a name yet? We're like, no.
Like this.
Well, you should name it the flower. Chrysanthemum.
Yeah, there was nobody there. We're talking to the bushes.
Yeah. We're all
We're
these
like,
flowers.
we're looking at the bushes as we're walking down the path. We're like, there's nobody here.
like literally.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
They're like,
Oh,
plants.
geez, nice.
Not
And so this we're
dressed.
doing, we're talking to the flowers and we're going, where's the camera?
Oh, and
Somebody is looking at us, but we're like talking to the plants because they're talking. It wasn't anybody dressed up.
That's so
but
funny.
I thought it was yeah. And I was like,
Oh, wait! I kind of remember that.
Yeah.
Vaguely. I remember I was talking to Cleo, and we were talking about like the actors in Disney World, and she goes, okay, I know everyone's always like, all the girls are like, oh, I want to be this princess, or I want to be this princess. She goes, I want to be the Vine Lady in Animal Kingdom. And we're like, what? She goes, did you see the Vine Lady? We were like, no. She goes, she stands in the bushes, and she just like has like a plant costume. Like I don't know what she said it was, but she just like moves really, really slow. Like she just stands there, and then when nobody's looking, she runs across to the other side, and then she stands there for the rest of the day.
we had a trash can that followed us a little bit and talked to us too. Remember? That was funny.
Mariah is character at Cedar Point. She's a Snoopy character.
She like it.
Yeah, but she's not allowed. I was like, what character are you going to be? She was like, I can't tell you. She was like, I'll just come up to you, I guess. She was like, I can't tell you. It's like, I can get fired. Yeah.
So we don't know that Mariah.
Well, she could say she's a character at Cedar Point, but
Yeah.
she's not allowed to. They change all the time too, so she doesn't even know.
Oh.
But she was like, I'll give you a hint. I'm wearing a blue shirt. Like, there's only one with blue shirt, so I was just like, okay. Or no, she didn't even say that. She's like, I really like blue today. I was like, oh, okay. But I learned all their hip lingo because they have like signs and secret words. And if you say it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, you just want to kill everyone. I was like, oh! I was like, that works. I was like, okay. So, like, she'll put on Facebook all the time, it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. And I'll just be like, I know what that means. Because they're not allowed to talk badly about the people, so they just, yeah.
It was really fun.
Yeah. But they have a lot of fun, like, they have karaoke and dancing days at Camp Snoopy. That's like what they do, they sing and dance with the kids, so that's really fun.
That's fun.
So it's not like, she doesn't even feel like it's work. But.
Maggie.
That tree's
Dan, let me graph that. It makes Pluto. Do you remember when you said that last week or whenever we were playing?
Yes. Yes.
What'd you get on that? Do you know? Oh, I did.
What?
What you got on your graph?
I got 100. I think he might have just done a completion grade though, because he couldn't have possibly checked it that fast.
I don't know. He's Mr. Love.
I know, but still, like I don't think.
Oh, did you guys have to, you told me about that, you had to write equations.
Yeah, but I don't think that I got them all right.
To run, Alice.
I don't know. He's tall and thin.